In 2017, according to WHO, Nigeria was ranked the most depressed African country. So you can imagine, why there's so much focus on depression, and, there's a need for people to deal with it and, know when and how to identify depression. And joining us, of course, is Anwule Onwade. She'll be talking about depression. Of course, we'll be reviewing her film, Deep, story of a young man self-burdened by his idea of being a man, which entailed bottling up his struggles from his own life. And of course, we also have the main character in the short film, Iche Fuego. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Now tell us, the movie or the short film, Deep, did it come from a personal experience or some experience around someone? What inspired it?
I've not had any experience about depression, but people around me.
Okay.
So I've heard people talk. I get close to a lot of guys, and you hear them saying things, oh, I can't really say this thing to anybody because of what people will say. So I'm opening up to you because of how we are. I don't want to hear it anywhere. So I felt it was something, let me tell people, you need to talk to somebody. Because if you bottle it up inside, it might lead to something that is not supposed to be. So I just needed to tell the story. Yeah.
Okay, is this your first film?
This is my first film.
First film?
Yeah.
Interesting. So what made you cast Iche for this role?
Okay, Iche has been my friend since 2016.
Okay.
And we started in the industry 2017. Yes. I got my first role 2017. He got his 2017. So, and we've been moving, trying to succeed and all that. So when I wrote the script, I sent it to him, because he's my friend. I sent it to him, he reviewed, he told me some things to touch, and I was like, yeah, I think you're the best person to actually do this for me. And first off, you will not take too much money from me. So I think, and I feel he has been through a lot. He's one of those friends that that comes to me and really see. So I think you can tell the story better.
So Iche, what was it about this character that spoke your interest, in playing the role?
So as soon as I saw the script, I wanted to do it, even without being asked. I think just like you said, mental health is something that we don't really take that serious. We don't really pay attention to. And it's because of the way, it's basically what we've seen growing up. The idea is, as a man, you're supposed to handle everything. The mantra of being a man is that you don't show weakness. And so when I saw the script, the idea behind it, you can see it's almost a silent film. It's a lot of acting and a little bit of voiceovers. So I was intrigued by the idea of the whole thing, and to tell the story in such a way that people would relate to it, because it's real life. Men go through a lot that they can't necessarily talk about. Not because they can't actually, but the idea is they don't want to show that vulnerability. And it's a lot of backstory as to why they don't want to show it, which if we start talking about, we'll take all the time. But in a nutshell, that's it.
Now, let's talk about some of the moments. We'd like you to share some of your moments, your personal moments. I mean, because you played this role, and was there any time or any moments that you could relate with, that made you give your best in the character?
First of all, say no to domestic violence. I don't beat women, but basically, not particular moments, but the general idea, which is the fact that no matter how little it is, that you have to speak. I generally have that flaw. It takes a lot for me to tell you that this is what is going on.
With you.
I believe in solving my own problems myself. So being in that place where I was playing exactly the same thing I go through all day. Like, it might not have been losing a job or anything, but the fact that this is really the reality of not just me, but I think a lot of men,
other people,
especially in Africa today. So, yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about your response, since this short film. What kind of response have you garnered, from it? Yeah.
Okay, first off, when I uploaded the trailer, a lot of persons, oh, Anwule, oh my goodness, lady of the moment, this one, all of that, So I was excited. I was scared, just to do the trailer. what if I put out this film and people don't like it? So I uploaded it, and the response was crazy.
Wow.
Honestly, I was so excited. I was grateful to God. This is the first step, and hopefully we'll do more.
All right. Now let's talk about the lessons.
Okay.
Because I know it's so yeah, you have created that awareness for this is what it is. Exactly. Now let's talk about the lessons you are teaching people through your short film. What's that message that you're passing across to people watching this short film, telling them about depression?
Okay, so when you are going through stuff, talk to someone. Don't bottle it in, because at the long run you might just lash out on somebody unnecessarily. Do you understand? Talk to somebody. It will help solve the issue. Even if they don't solve it entirely, something will come out of it. So just talk to someone, definitely. Okay, yes, sure. And don't beat anybody.
Oh. All right. It's so great to have you guys here. Thank you for sharing your journey with us, for sharing your experience with us as well. And, well, like you've heard, say no to domestic violence. And if you're going through depression, please talk to someone. We have to go on a quick break now, people. We have our musical performance coming on shortly. Stay with us.